Hi guys, I am Dr. Vinod Pankaj Misra and you are welcome in my YouTube channel Pankaj Institute of English. So dear friends, I am here with 300 MCQs of 300 MCQs of Jacobian to restoration period. So dear friend, I have completed from question number 1 to 67 up to part 3. This is part 4. Question number 68. Dear friends, these questions are very useful for competitive exam. तो यदि आप भी इसी प्रकार के क्वेश्चन सीखना चाहते हैं तो प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब कीजिए पंकज इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ इंग्लिश तथा इसे ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लाइक और शेयर करिए। यदि आप चैनल के लिए नए हैं तो प्लीज़ इसे सब्सक्राइब करिए, बेल आइकॉन को प्रेस करिए ताकि इस प्रकार के क्वेश्चन जब भी अपलोड हों तो उनका नोटिफिकेशन आप तक पहुंच सके। शुरू करते हैं हमारे आज का फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, क्वेश्चन नंबर 68। हु रोट द सोनेट टू द नाइट एंगल? हु रोट द सोनेट टू द नाइट एंगल? ऑप्शन ए जॉन किट्स, ऑप्शन बी पीबी शैली, ऑप्शन सी जॉन मिल्टन एंड ऑप्शन डी रिचर्ड क्रसा। Richard Cressa. So which one is the correct answer? The correct answer is option C, John Milton. John Milton wrote the sonnet to the night angle. Question number 69. In Johnson's Everyman in his humor, who is the jealous husband? In Johnson's Everyman in his humor, who is the jealous husband? Option A, Kittley Merchant, option B, Matthew, option C, Stephen, and option D, Edward Nobel. So, option A, Kittley Merchant is the correct answer. Now, question number 70. Richard Cressa was greatly influenced by an Italian poet. Richard Cressa was greatly influenced by an Italian poet. Option A, Seneca, option B, Marino, option C, Plabius, and option D, Trebonius. So, which one is the correct answer? Richard Cressa was greatly influenced by an Italian poet. Option B, Marino. Marino. Now, question number 71. Crassa Catholic mysticism and troubled life find a prominent place in his. Option A, the Beeper. Option B, steps to the temple. Option C, the delight of the muses. And option D, Hymen to Saint Teresa. Hymen to Saint Teresa. So, option D is the correct answer. Hymen to Saint Teresa. Now, question number 72. What is the most significant contribution of Crassa to the literary world? What is the most significant contribution of Crassa to the literary world? Option A, step to the temple. Option B, hymen to Saint Teresa. Option C, the beeper. And option D, the delight of the muses. Delight of the muses. The correct answer is option B, hymen to Saint Teresa. Option B is the correct answer. Now, question number 73. Henry Vaughan called himself. हेनरी वॉगन अपने आप को क्या कहते थे? ऑप्शन ए आइस इस्केनियस, ऑप्शन बी द डायनेस्ट, ऑप्शन सी द सिलूरिस्ट एंड ऑप्शन डी द रीगियस. सो ऑप्शन सी द सिलूरिस्ट इज द करेक्ट आंसर. Now, question number 74. The character writers of the early 17th century mostly followed the Greek writer. Option A, Theophrastus. Option B, Plato. Option C, Longinus. And option D, Homer. So, the correct answer is Theophrastus. Option A is the correct answer. Now, question number 75. The Swan of the Usk is a reference to the native river in a collection of poems Oler Scanus by. Option A, Richard Crassa. Option B, Henry Vaughan. Option C, Andrew Marvell. And option D, Abraham Cowley. Abraham Cowley. The correct answer is option B, Henry Vaughan. Now question number 76. The retreat, the retreat, the retreat, the world, the sower are the poems of. The Retreat, The World and the Sower are the poem of option A. Thomas Fuller, option B. John Dryden, option C. John Milton, and option D. Henry Vaughan. So option D. Henry Vaughan is the correct answer. Now question number 77. Which metaphysical poet accompanied Queen Maria into exile in Paris from 1644 to 1646? Which metaphysical poet accompanied Queen Maria into exile in Paris from 1644 to 1646? Option A. Henry Vaughan, option B. Henry Marvel, option C. Abraham Cowley, and option D. John Donne. So the correct answer is option C. Option C. Abraham Cowley is the correct answer. Now question number 78. Name the poet who was the tutor of the daughter of Lord Fairfax and Cromwell's bard. Name the poet who was the tutor to the daughter of Lord Fairfax and Cromwell's bard. Option A. Isaac Barton. Option B. Thomas Carrier. Option C. Andrew Marvell. And option D. Thomas Browne. Thomas Browne. The correct answer is option C. Andrew Marvell. Andrew Marvell. Option C is the correct answer. Now question number 79. Name the collection of poems by Abraham Cowley which contains Pindaric odes and elegies on William Harvey. Name the collection of poems by Abraham Cowley which contains Pindaric odes and elegies on William Harvey. Option A. Poetical Blossoms. Option B. Davies. Option C. Poems. Option D. None of the above. So which one is the correct answer of 79 is option A. Poetical Blossoms. Now question number 80. Name the poet whose poetry shows the conflict between the school of Spenser and Donne. Option A. Thomas Carrier, option B. Andrew Marvell, option C. Abraham Cowley, and option D. Henry Vaughan. Henry Vaughan. The correct answer is option B. Andrew Marvell shows the conflict between the school of Spenser and Donne. These questions are very useful for competitive exam. So listen these questions again and again. Now question number 81. Which of the following is not work of John Milton? इनमें से कौन सा वर्क जो है वो जॉन मिल्टन का नहीं है? ऑप्शन ए आर्किडेज, ऑप्शन बी इकोनोक्लेस्टस, option B Defensio Prose, and option D Nehru. So Nehru is not a work of John Milton. Option D is the correct answer. Option D. Now question number 82. Only one line, death thou shalt be dead, sum up whole spirit of his writing. Whose? Option A Ben Jonson, option B John Donne, option C George Herbert, and option D R. Crashaw. So option B John Donne is the correct answer. Now question number 83. Out of the following poet of the Puritan age who called themselves sons of Wayne? Out of the following poet of Puritan age who called themselves sons of Wayne? Option A Robert Herrick, option B Thomas Carrier, option C Andrew Marvell, and option D all of the above. So option D all of the above is the correct answer. Now question number 84. John Milton wrote a poem when he was still a student at Cambridge. Name that poet. Option A La Allegro, option B Lycidas, option C On the Morning's Christ Nativity, and option D Second Penseroso. So which one is the correct answer? The correct answer is option C On the Morning of Christ Nativity. Question number 85. How many books are there in Paradise रीगेंड, पैराडाइज रीगेंड में कितने बुक्स हैं? ऑप्शन ए 12 जो है पैराडाइज लॉस्ट में है, ऑप्शन बी 4, ऑप्शन सी 8 एंड ऑप्शन डी 10. सो ऑप्शन बी 4 is the correct answer. 4 books are there in Paradise Regained. Question number 86. Name the hero of Paradise Regained. पैराडाइज रिगेंड का हीरो कौन है? ऑप्शन ए क्राइस्ट, ऑप्शन बी सैटन, ऑप्शन सी द प्यूरिटन चर्च एंड ऑप्शन डी नन ऑफ द अबव. सो ऑप्शन ए क्राइस्ट इज द करेक्ट आंसर. Now question number 87. They also serve who only stand and bait. Name the poem of Milton from which this line has been taken. Option A, on his blindness. Option B, on his deceased wife. Option C, to the nightingale. And option D, on the same. So the correct answer is option A, on his blindness. Now question number 88. Question number 88. The plot of Samson Agonistes is taken from. The plot of Samson Agonistes is taken from. Option A, the New Testament. Option B, Greek mythology. Option C, Plutarch Lives. Option D, the book of Judge. The book of Judge. So the correct answer is option D, the book of Judge. The plot of Samson Agonistes is taken from the book of Judge. Now question number 89. What is the literary form used in Samson Agonistes? What is the literary form used in Samson Agonistes? Option A prose, option B iambic pentameter, option C blank verse and option D heroic stanza. Heroic stanza. So the correct, which one is the correct answer? Correct answer is option C, blank verse. Now question number 90. Among the following, who visited Samson in the Philistine prison? Option A, Delilah, his wife. Option B, Manoah, his father. Option C, Harpha, the braggart. And option D, all of the above. So the correct answer is all of the above. डियर फ्रेंड, दिस इज़ द सेकंड लास्ट क्वेश्चन ऑफ दिस वीडियो. तो यदि आपको इस प्रकार के क्वेश्चन पसंद आए हों तो इन्हें ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लाइक करिए, शेयर करिए और यदि आप चैनल पर नए हैं तो प्लीज़ इसे सब्सक्राइब करिए, बेल आइकन को प्रेस करिए ताकि इस प्रकार के वीडियो जब भी अपलोड हों तो उनका नोटिफिकेशन आप तक पहुँच सके. हु शैल फ्रॉम द डंजियन रेज अ सोल इंसॉल्व्ड so many ways with bolts of bones that fetters stand in feet and men clad in hands. Name the poem of Marvel from which of the above lines have been taken. Option A, the rehearsal transposed. Option B, a dialogue between the soul and body. Option C, miscellaneous poem. And option D, none of the above. So the correct answer is option B, a dialogue between the soul and the body. And this is the last question, dear friends. Name the unfinished epic of Abraham Cowley. Abraham Cowley का unfinished epic कौन सा है? ऑप्शन ए पोएम ऑन द लेट सिविल वार, ऑप्शन बी डेविडीज, ऑप्शन सी पोइटिकल ब्लॉसम्स एंड ऑप्शन डी नन ऑफ द above. None of the above. So option A, a poem on the late Civil War, is the unfinished epic of Abraham Lincoln. So dear friends, these are some questions. I hope कि आपको पसंद आए होंगे. Thank you.